Welcome back to Good Enough Garage. We are here. It's not as hot today, but we do have some clouds and there's some rain going through, so we're trying to get this video done. But today we are riding a Honda 1975 Honda CB360T. Old bike, but a lot of fun. I was told that it has different handlebars, seat, tail light, and an aftermarket exhaust. But I think either said the exhaust was like that whenever he got it. I don't know if everything else was. But it's kickstart. It does have an electric start, but he said that it's a bit finicky, so he doesn't use it. Just kickstarts it because it's easier. It's a bike. But these had at the time, probably a lot less now, 34 horsepower at 9,000 RPM. It's probably a lot less now that it's 50 years old and whatnot, but honestly not terrible. Has a 2.9 gallon tank. That's more than what the Harley was. It's kind of disappointing that Harley and new in 2024 still have like barely over 2 gallon gas tanks. But yeah, I don't know what the torque number was. It is a 6-speed, it's chain driven, dual carb. It does have, I believe, still has the drum in the rear, I believe. Drum brakes is what they're supposed to have. This is what my research told me. Brakes aren't like super great, but they work, so that's overall pretty good. I'm kind of doing this opposite today, so I'm filming the intro last. But so it's a little warm now, but I can try and give you a little kickstart and exhaust note for you. So let's try that. There's a little kickstart action. Runs really well. He says that when it runs well in the morning, it usually runs well all day. So far that's holding up true. He says usually if it messes up, it's gonna mess up right at the beginning. But really cool. This one also has like what it's on now, the center kickstand, but it also has a normal kickstand right there. So I thought that was pretty cool. It is, like I said, it is a 6-speed. You have a little indication thing there. But yeah, overall super fun bike. But let's get into the riding portion so that you can see how it is on the road. See you. All right, welcome to the riding portion. I kind of messed up the intro, so we're a little bit further down the road now. We were riding a, I believe 75 is what it was. If not, I'll put it on the screen and correct it. Honda CB360T. It is probably one of the slowest and sketchiest bikes, even sketchier than the Sportster I rode. But this is just because of, you know, how old the bike is. So we are cruising down, just kind of riding around today. It's a bit gloomy today. Been raining the past few days, so I'm just trying to get in a quick review before it starts raining again, and I can't. So but so far this bike has been pretty fun. You feel like you're going really, really fast, but in fact you're just going the speed limit. So it's kind of wild in a way. See, like right now, I'll give you a taste. We'll go from a stop. The clutch is also like super far out. And there we go, 65 miles an hour. If you want the rush of speeding, but you're not actually speeding, I think this is the bike for you. And I haven't filmed an intro, so, or like a walk around the bike yet, which you'll see in the video. But so there won't be as many details in the riding portion as the beginning. I just didn't have time. I didn't know what I was gonna ride today due to the weather being so unpredictable. It's kind of a last minute thing that I had up, so. But so far, this seating position and everything, this is, I guess, more of like a quote-unquote cafe style bike. The seating position is really comfortable. So far, it may change, much like the Sportster did. But you're not really going like super fast to really, I guess, get beat up. I mean, I'm just cruising at 50 in 6th gear. I don't know what road this is. Let's take this road. Let's go on an adventure today. But the suspension's pretty bouncy. One thing I gotta use is this clutch. It's like almost all the way out is whenever it starts to grab. This is a kickstart. He said it also has an electric start, but he said it's very finicky. So just to kickstart it, and it's pretty. He says it's when it works, but if it doesn't really, it's not gonna like show signs that it's not gonna work until once you get down on the road. He said usually if it's not gonna work, it'll start off that way. But this bike, at least what it shows, has 11,000 miles, which isn't terrible for, you know, a 50-year-old bike. This one is carbureted, obviously, because, you know, back in the 70s, they really didn't have fuel injection. But so far, the seating, like I said, is the ergonomics and all that's really, really nice. Knees aren't like too up in the way, and despite like it vibrating everything around, like the mirrors and this, like my hand's not falling asleep or anything like that. Honda really knows how to put together a bike. I'm not sure what the horsepower or anything is. Like I said, you'll probably learn that at the beginning of the video. But the design of the bike looks really, really cool, and my friend has a CB300, a new one, or newer one. So I really want to do a comparison video on this, with this bike and the other one, just to see how far like technology has come, and you know, if it's worth buying a new one or just, you know, sticking with the cool old style bikes like this. think I've ever been down this road before. Or if I have, it's been years. I'm not sure where it's gonna lead. But you know, when you're on a old CB, you just go where the road takes you. It's the best way to do it. He did say that I only aftermarket things that were on it, nothing's really been done to the motor. He said it had an exhaust whenever he got it. And I think he said it's got different handlebars, seat, tail light, and whatnot. But the bike handles really well, super light. But I guess it also probably doesn't weigh much. And you're not really going, like we're going 50. If this is accurate, we're going 50. So we're not going crazy speeds into the corners, but still just feels like it's just gonna go where you want it to go. It takes bumps really well. It's not super jarring. You guys will see right here. Yeah, I just ate that like it was nothing. He did warn me that the brakes weren't good. He said the brakes were new, but they're 50 years old. But hey, as long as you are prepared to stop, then you should be good. Okay, let's see, which way do I want to go? Let's go this way. I think I know where I'm at now, but I don't know which side of the I know which road this is, but I don't know which direction I'm going, so we shall see here in a little bit if I chose the correct direction. Otherwise we'll just be turning around. I decided to take a different route today, but it's kind of still in like a big circle, so it should still pretty much lead where I've been riding. I didn't want to stray too terribly far, just in case something either happened to the bike or the weather got bad. I can find somewhere to go, or just return the bike. Okay, yeah, I know I went the wrong direction, but that's okay. That just means it will turn around and go the other way. Like super short gearing. Like I'm in 6th gear and it's at 5,000, which I don't know if that's it's probably a whole lot for a 50-year-old motor, but not much for, look at that sun, not much for a newer bike like mine. Turn around and run up here, and we'll be getting back going the correct way. sometimes it's kind of hard to tell when I'm in gear, because it's not like most of the newer bikes where you can feel the clicking. Like it's super noticeable when you're in gear. A little sloppy. But what 50-year-old bike that is ridden a decent amount isn't a little sloppy? I got something in my eye. I am working on trying to get either another GoPro or an Insta360 or something to mount on the bikes that I ride that faces me, so you can kind of see me doing my thing. But right now I'm just working off of one GoPro. But yeah, so far I was pretty excited to see how many views that the Harley video had gotten. Surprisingly more. I expected like 20 views at least, but I think we passed like 250 views, which I greatly appreciate everyone that watches the videos. Hopefully we can do some cool things. If we can get more subscribers and get monetized, we can do more builds and whatnot. I almost went and bought a scooter Friday, but the guy wouldn't message me back. And then one of my other friends that buys like scooter or just buys and sells stuff, he hit the guy up and he responded, but wouldn't give him an address or anything. So still on a hunt for a scooter that we can lower and make look cool. But for now, that content will be on hold. I'm trying to get better with we're trying to put out different kind of content. I'm thinking we could do like reviews on Fridays like I have been doing, and then maybe trying to do a motor vlog on Monday, just discussing, I don't know, maybe life or plans of what I decided to try and do. So we will see how that works out. I'm also trying to put out some shorts pretty consistently, but I'll film it on my GoPro, and then I know that the best time to post them in the morning, or is in the morning, and I'll forget to put it on my phone so that I can edit it and post it in the morning. So that's kind of a bummer that I do that, but I'm gonna try and get a little bit better so we can grow this community and have fun. I did go to a drift event yesterday, and I got some footage of that, waiting on like drone footage and whatnot. So if that is something that you would like to see, let me know in the comments, and I can, once I get all the footage and everything, we can edit that out up and get it out to y'all and see how y'all would enjoy that. I started getting them bikes more recently, and just want to see what kind of content the community would like to see. Also, if you have any kind of suggestions on what bikes I should try and track down a review, leave in the comments below. So far it's been pretty fun riding different styles of bikes. pops that this thing does. I didn't even know there was a car behind me. Kind of hard to see with these mirrors. See if I can see him. Is he behind me still? Yeah, they're following me. Can't outrun them on this. I think for each video, depending on the convenience, I may try to change up the routes just a little bit here and there. Like I kind of enjoy riding this road just because it's a normal like bike road. But I also kind of enjoyed doing the route that I did today. Obviously without the wrong turn, but it's not so bad. But there's always just like one spot that I know is like good for filming the intros, and I want to do kind of like to start there. But with the weather today, I wanted to try and get it knocked out as quickly as possible, because it is supposed to rain today. Luckily it's held off so far, so I'm trying, lady. Actually, I'm going the speed limit. My glove is also come undone a bit. Try and tackle these corners with a little bit more speed. Alright, that was less exciting than I expected, but it seems to be normal. But this bike is extremely fun, in my opinion. Like, you're not going fast, but you feel like you're going pretty fast. Then you get passed by traffic, and then you realize you're just kind of having fun. But I will say this bike is a pretty good, like, Sunday cruiser. Either by yourself or with your buddies with a bunch of old vintage bikes. That would be a lot of fun. This bike takes bumps better than the touring bike that I rode. The touring bike kind of is a little more jarring, but this just kind of like goes over them when there's nothing. You do get the faint smell of oil. I had to stop, but I guess that would be normal for a bike of this age. It's old enough to retire. Not really, not in today's society. There's a couple people out riding today. Then again, it's early enough where church still isn't out, so some of them people might not be free to ride today yet. The good thing about this bike too is if you can't, it's kind of really hard to speed on this bike because if it may feel fast but you're going like 25 miles an hour. That's kind of the good thing about the bike. Here we are approaching the end of the riding portion, and I will be doing my review or like final thoughts and whatnot of the bike. And I guess more of we're gonna be doing the review or my thoughts on the bike. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where the kickstand was. But yeah, that was the riding portion of the bike. I think that's good. Is that? But yeah, thanks for riding along with me. And here is my thoughts on the bike. Sorry, I'm a little scared right now. But yeah, here's my thoughts on the bike. And thanks for coming to ride with me. Alright, this is the review portion, or my thought portion of the video. Just got done with the ride, and I gotta say, the bike is a lot of fun, even though it is a little slow and whatnot. Just cruising to like 60, 65 has never really been so fun. That the bike doesn't have a lot of power. It's also like 50 years old, so it's lost probably some of the power here and there, but it takes bumps super well. The seat's pretty comfortable, which it is an aftermarket seat, so I don't know how the stock seats are. Handlebars are very, very comfortable. It is a super comfortable bike just in general, and I would probably recommend this if someone can find one for a decent price. I just did a look up, and depending on, you know, what they are, because CBs apparently just came in like all different sizes. I just found like another 360 for like 8K. So I mean, if you have the money to swing the 360T, I would probably just highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's just so much fun, and the bike looks super sick as well. I'd probably give this bike an overall rating of an A, which I think is the highest. My bike was, I think, a B, and the Sportster was a B, so yeah, I'd probably give this one an A. I'm not sure what like the fuel mileage or anything like that is, but I figure if you're on a bike that old, really that's your least of your worries. But yeah, overall it's a super solid bike. I would, if you could find one in a decent condition that's running, or even if you wanted to have like a little project, the CB360 is just a blast to ride. Now, it's not the fastest thing in the world, and I mean, you can get bigger bores like CB750, CB550s and whatnot. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but you'll have so much fun riding, either by yourself or with a group of people. Just either to go like downtown or something like that, grab a bite to eat or whatnot. But yeah, just super fun bike. Overall an A. Really don't know much what else to say about it. It's just old bike, but probably the most comfortable bike I've ridden out of all the bikes that I've been on. Better than touring, suspension wise. It's just, the ergonomics are really good. I'll try to get a video or a shot of what it looks like without it. But yeah, super solid bike. If you could find a CB360T or just kind of any old CB, highly recommend getting it. The only downside is that one, the electric start, is kind of finicky, but you can always probably get another one. But yeah, thanks for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment what you would like to see next, or what bikes you would like to see in general. Thanks for watching, and remember, you are good enough.